What's up, Imperial? Meep, how we doing, guys? Yeah, it's been a little bit. I've had some I've had a little bit more trouble streaming. I just had a lot of stuff going on at the Fat Phil household lately. All right. Unfortunately, my King's Cup is not clean, so we had to make do with what we have. You know? Destroyer of Worlds, how we doing, buddy? I'll tell you guys, if you see me, like, shivering at all, like, my basement is about 20 degrees colder than the rest of my house, and I had like, a little, like, space heater going, and it was so loud, like, the microphone was picking it up even through, like, even with, like, everything else. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing it. I'll just suffer for you guys. ISO odds on Chelsea. Oh, no way. It's going to be an utter collapse. Just an absolute utter collapse. They're going to be terrible. It's been a horrendous couple seasons. Horrendous couple of seasons. All right. No, man, the space heater, it's way too loud. Nah, dude, nah, I already have a cold. I'm good. The whole house is sick. My wife, daughters, everybody's sick, so I'm just, you know, I have like the I don't know. I have like the best immune system of our group. So like when I'm sick, like we're screwed. Let's see. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm setting up a Discord room. Okay. ADP. Okay. Let's go here. Huh. Where's my... Come on, thing. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to set up my, I'm trying to set up a Discord room so I can get, let's go... Let me see where we're at here. Ooh, yeah. No, that's not what I like. Ugh. Ooh, yikes. What am I doing? Stop. Okay. That was weird. I don't know if you guys heard that coming through or not. Let's go... come on, thing. Alright. Dude, yeah, the music was it like got really loud in my headset and it was horrible. I was trying to set up a Discord stage for us here. Hold on. Uh okay, cool.
Oh, if you can hear me, I'm in here.
Yeah. Is the music too loud for you? Cuz I can turn it off if that works.
Not you barely hearing it.
Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. Okay, man. Well, can you guys hear ADP okay? Can you guys hear him okay? I want to make sure that we got this rocking and rolling. Can you guys hear my opponent all right? Is he way too low? Let me do that. All right, can you start talking again?
Yeah, I'm here. Just trying to figure out how to share my screen in your channel. I got
Okay,
it.
I
Never mind.
I turned off my music, so we should be good now.
Okay, I'm just gonna share my full screen.
Yep, that works. Let me get in the.
And I got
Okay.
BlueStacks open. Trying to figure out how to share my screen in your channel. I got
Okay,
it.
I
Never mind.
I turned off my music, so we should be good now. Okay, go to full screen.
Okay, I'm just gonna share my full screen.
Yep, that works. Let me get in there.
And I got
Okay.
BlueStacks open. Trying to figure out how to share my screen in your channel. I
Okay,
got it. Never mind.
I turned off my music, so we should be. Okay. Full screen.
Okay, I'm just gonna share my full screen.
Yep. It's so weird hearing the live stream loop back. Can you hear it looping back through the the stuff at all?
Um, I have the YouTube muted so I can talk to you on here.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm trying to make sure I get the okay, so there's YouTube. All right, so I can see the YouTube screen from where I am right now.
Okay.
All right, and then guys, give me a second here. Let me make sure I get my. Let's get this. Come on, thing. Where's the? Yep, share that. Okay, so I think they should be able to see that. Yep. Okay. Yes. Let's not go back here. Okay, yeah, they can see the GAC now. Let me move. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let me move this over here. Okay, yeah. Now we should see that. And then if I can hide that. There we go. All right, now it looks a lot better for me. All right, man. Sorry, I'm not very good with technology, so I'm still learning my whole way through this.
All good.
All right, guys. So we are here with ADP, who reached out, asked to do the GAC live. Wombat, I don't know how the member stage works. I'm just in like the voice chat right now. I gave him trial mod access just to get there. You'll have to show me how that stuff works, man. I'm not that. You guys know I'm not good with technology. It's like trying to explain to your grandparents how a cell phone works. It just doesn't happen. All right, so let's get in. I'll kick off the attacking. So we're up against, I guess it's ADP House of. Let me make sure. Cardace, is that right? Cardace.
Cards. Come on, legends. Talon card.
Oh, gotcha. Cards. Okay. All right. See, I'm not that. SL
You can just
four
call me
star.
House. Everybody calls me House in the guild, so you can just do that.
House is perfect. All right. Dr. House.
There you go.
uh so yeah, this account, I was like salivating over this account, man. It's friggin' awesome. Um you said you're pretty much a launch player, like right about at launch, right?
A couple months after, but definitely the first year. Not right
Okay.
at launch, but pretty close to it.
I'm just looking. So I'm interesting. I'm again. You're another. You with the stap. Your stap. I want to bring this up because I've seen it a lot. You have a like 4-star stap and then a 6-star tarpals. Is that purely just because of how much more value you're getting from the new marquee structure?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because I would
It was
like I
all
would just. Oh, go
it was
ahead.
too tempting not to with the new with all the extra shards.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like for and especially as somebody who like if you're gonna spend money on a character like you don't want to spend it on one that you could just end up farming before the raids here, which is what'll happen with the stap anyway.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm not in any rush for that. I'll have time.
Yep. Awesome, man. Well, I'm terrified to have to go up against your raid team, but we'll get this.
And listen, before we get started, can you just give me 2 minutes? My headphones are dying. I gotta go get my other pair.
No, you're all good.
Thanks. I'll be right back.
Yep. All right, guys. So you got to bear with us as we work through this. But yeah, I'm excited. It should be a lot of fun. As far as my front wall, you guys are probably pretty familiar with what I set at this point. But we've got Ray, we've got our Malikos, Adrad, and then Riva on the front wall. And then down south, we've got our Malgus, Qui-Gon Jinn, Lord Vader, and Dash Rendar. So that's kind of been my defense that I've kind of been running with here lately. Um, and then on the flip side, so he set General Skywalker with a very scary Datacron here. This actually really could cause some problems, but the tenacity could help. If I decide to use CLS here, it could help a little bit to juice our turn meter. Lord Vader again, like just yeah. I still think it's really smart to set Maul with Lord Vader right now, as I think it just kind of stops any kind of silly counters from happening. And then almost
Back,
40% deflection there, which is not. I'm not looking forward to facing that. Riva, that's fun. Again, good Datacron. And then the Qui-Gon Jinn team, but with Keller and Beck. Plo Koon, I'm not entirely convinced with here, but that means my gut assumption is that Mace Windu is with his Jedi Master Kenobi, because in his Rey squad, he's using General Kenobi. So I did notice that. And then that's where he is down here with Rey. I would love to use Starkiller against this, but we're not going to mess around with 67% deflection. It's just not happening. I don't think I have that much special accuracy on all of my mods combined. Or all of my Datacrons combined. Resistance team here, again, pretty... You'd think manageable, but like you don't have Moff Gideon anymore. So you're already like up against it, and then you've got a pretty fast Finn there too. So it's not fun. Saw Gerrera with the Broken Kron, and then Dark Trooper Moff Gideon team. So very, very good teams all the way around on this wall here. So, all right. I got to think about how I want to do this. Yeah, very good data. This is a really good account. This is a very good account. I'm trying to think of what I want to start with here. What makes the most sense?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I hear you perfectly. Yeah, you're coming in loud.
Okay,
And clear.
great.
Can you guys hear
Okay,
him
sure.
loud and clear? Oh man, so many teams that I don't want to have to beat.
I'm not used to seeing myself in red.
I know. It was really weird when I did this for the first time. It was really strange to see it the other way around. It's even worse when you watch your defense get. You'll probably have a better experience with that than me, but it's like worse when like your defense is just getting destroyed by somebody. All right, I gotta think. I really haven't given this a ton of thought yet. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna start on the north wall actually.
Yep.
Do I start on the north wall? Or do I start down here? I'm gonna start on the north wall. And I'm not going to be Arnold and like hide my teams because that's just stupid. Like I don't care enough. So let's go over here. Yeah, let's do my new favorite team right now. So we're gonna do you and you. And what Datacron do I want to use here? I definitely still feel like I like Doubt on this team. Although Doubt doesn't really do a lot for Lord Vader, does it? Yeah, I don't know that Doubt's going to do a whole lot here. We'll keep that one. We'll use this because I don't use that for anybody. All right, going in here. My new favorite character. Okay, this is the one that does the cooldowns. Yep. Okay. Good job, Dooku. You're like staying alive somehow. Oof. Yee. Okay, we're fine. Oh, that's at the days. I freaking love days. All right, we're gonna do this again. All right, yeah. There we go. I would love to know if Bane could auto this. I just am way too much of a pussy to ever try that. But I feel like he could. All right, let's increase his cooldowns again. Gosh, that's just so much damage. There we go. All right, that works out. Okay, so that is our first battle down. I wanted to do that one first. I need to get a win out early because I don't think there's going to be a lot of those. So let's pop over here to this screen here. Oh, Discord, why are you not working? Oops. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now we see it. All right, House, you are live.
Cool. I am live. Okay, well, I'm gonna do the same thing with your LV, but this is my favorite new team.
I have a feeling this team was coming. I was praying I would see this team. Please, God. Thank you, Christ. Ugh. How much fun is for territory wars? If I'm allowed to ask you, for territory wars, do you guys set this on defense or do you bring this on offense?
So far we've been using it on offense. I'm not sure what we're doing next time though.
Okay. Gosh, that's so dirty.
Okay. Yeah, this is a fun one.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna take like 4 bonus turns off the bat, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, this is my I've been setting Lord Vader for the sole purpose of trying to get people to use Bo-Katan because I just don't want to see her on defense. That's so bad. It's so crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm just
We
watching
do
this.
this to get we do this one to get Maul out of stealth.
Oh my god, that's okay. I was wondering how the mall stuff. That is so funny. This is so broken. I love it. I keep having like heart attacks for you when it looks like it's freezing. I don't know if you get the same thing.
It's just the graphics. It happens sometimes. It goes.
It's
Sometimes
so
it freezes for a few seconds. It's not a big deal.
yeah. Gosh, that's just so much damage.
There's actually worse banners than I normally get on it.
Jeez Louise. That is insane. You probably would have done. Do you do better on banners if you bring Beskar Mando instead of OG Bo?
Probably, but I like to save them for other stuff if I need them.
Yeah, I was good. Well, especially with his Datacron now, like you don't really need him in that team.
Right. Honestly, it's like his Datacron I don't usually find any use for.
Yep, I know that feeling. All right. Oof. Okay, so we've got Zori to contend with, the Inquisitor team, this team here. I know I have to use a GL against this Ray. I'm just trying to figure out which GL I want to use. Because Starkiller, just so you guys know, because everybody's gonna 67% deflection means that Mara Jade, with my best special accuracy Datacron, I think I can avoid about like 30% of that deflection. So your Mara Jade and Palpatine have a, you know, 30% chance that their attacks are still going to get dodged. And that is catastrophic against this team. If there was no deflection here, Starkiller. Makes me wonder where I can use Starkiller, because that's a big one. I need Starkiller to be able to beat like something here. Can he beat? Let's see. I wonder if Starkiller could beat this Sharut team or not. Let's see, because it's Biston, right? Gosh, I don't know if I trust that or not. What do we think, guys? Do I try Starkiller against this team here? Ugh. God, I don't know. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to stall on purpose. I just hadn't really thought about. I didn't check your
No, take your
deflection.
time.
I didn't check your deflection
Totally.
cron until like a minute before logging on, and I was like, shoot! Like my whole plan went out the window. Um, hmm. Let me go back up to the front wall, cause I think I'm gonna try. I feel like I'm just gonna. Do I want to CLS this? Or do I want to... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for it. I may as well. All right. We're going to try and CLS this team. I don't know how this will go, but we can try and make it happen. So we're going to use the... Because I don't have Dr. Aphra, but I can use this part. So we get the... I love this Datacron where you get like the 100% turn meter when you use your basic. Like that's super nice with Han. All right. Yep, let's go. Okay. Yeah, just knock him down here. Let Fives take his turn. Just do a basic. Basic. Okay, fives is out. That's good news for us. Okay, and Rex is out. All right. Whew. Oh, that day. Okay. Actually, I think that days is okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. All right. Yikes. Counterattacks. Ah, darn it. I got my cooldowns jacked up. That's not good. Okay. There we go. Okay, can we stun him? Thank you. Stunning is good. Stun again. Okay. We'll take. I don't know how we got 60 banners, but we're going to take 60 banners against that. I'm going to take that and run. Whew. So, still, that counter still works, guys. Still holds true. It's not the most fun counter in the world, but it works. All right, back over to you, House.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the south wall here. So we're gonna go with the standard C Watt for Malgus.
Okay, yep. Yeah, I'm still finding myself like as you saw, I don't use Sith Eternal with Bane right now.
Yeah,
Cuz like trading Sith Eternal for Malgus I was never having a problem with, and now that I'm trading Bane for another GL, like I don't see the point. Okay, so I've got to get through all your other teams here. So while he does that, guys, I'm going to try and strategize how to beat. Oh, man. Oops. Okay. Interesting. Yep. Oh, dude, have you ever made the mistake of not linking Malik? Or like forgetting to link Malik, nuking everyone, and then you're like sweating the timeout?
uh, probably.
I did it once back in like the defense Datacron stage, and it was the most
Hmm.
like Malik was hitting harder than my Sith Eternal was, and I was just like losing my mind the entire time. Oh, come on. Oh, whew. It was freezing up at the wrong moment there. All right, let's go back over here. All right, guys. So I don't have a ton of options for this Ray, and I feel like I just have to do this. I don't know what else to do. Um, so we're gonna go with you. This is where I'm getting nervous. I don't know if I bring Kyle. I don't know if I bring Kyle, guys, or if I just like screw my Phoenix team and bring Captain Rex. I don't. I'm trying to. I'm really debating that right now. Hmm. Okay. This is the Datacron we're gonna use. I feel like. How is Ben solo modded? I'm just curious. Okay, offense build. 13. Wait, is that 15? Holy shit. Whoops. I mean, shoot. Okay, Ray 11,600. That's pretty normal. 200,000. Okay. Gosh, yeah. You guys think? What do we think? Do we think Captain Rex or do we think Kyle? Because like Captain Rex gives me. I'm trying to think what else he would give me here. Yeah, 30% health and speed. Offense up, critical chance up. Oof, that would be nice. But I'm afraid I might need Phoenix somewhere. What are you saying, Wombat? C-Rex is ramping them up? Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. All right, we'll try Kyle. I don't have a great alternative here. All right, we're going for it. Mm. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. Let's do that. I want to get this out. Okay, so she's in the yellow. Yep. Okay, so is she. Ooh, yikes. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Look at that damage from Kyle. Okay, so she dropped the damage immunity too. All right. I don't like this, guys. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. The only nice thing here is that we've got, yeah, I was going to say, we've got 6 people up, which is, oh, I should have done stealth to put the trooper out in the open. That was a misplay. All right, we're calling this thing in right now. I got to gain some mastery or something. Oh, okay, we got JTR out. That's good. Barris is out too. Nice. Okay. We can't do anything to you yet. Okay. Let's call you guys in. That's fine. You're the sacrifice I want to make in that situation. Okay. Okay, there she goes. Stun you. Okay, heal. Basic. Yep. Okay, basic. Basic. Alright, there it goes. Okay, there she goes. Just heal up right now. Do I want to do this? There it goes. 63. All right. For never doing that fight before, I'll take that. Okay, that was. Oh gosh, that was scary. I did not. I don't. Have you ever done that fight, House? I've never. I did not feel comfortable that entire time.
Not with that lineup.
Okay.
Normally for that, I would put like Adrad or something in there. Adrad and Jin normally, but you have them
Oh
on defense.
yes, yeah. We sort of have a lack of defensive teams.
Yeah, I hear you. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't think he's too fast. Probably not what you're compared to some of the guys I'm sure you see.
Yeah, I'm just debating the best way to do it.
I still like it on defense because it's still every once in a while somebody drops against it and that's a free 20 banner cushion kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, and unfortunately for me, that's when for some reason, I tend to mess up the bad batch counter here.
Oh, dude, all the time. I in 3v3 I don't even try it anymore. I just have given up.
Yeah, we'll just do it this way.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. Dude, that many datacrons is so cool. It's so cool. Now, for your, I know we were talking a little bit. For your guild, you guys said that you push for a lot of protection up and doubt, right? Are you guys a very territory war focused guild, or a little more in the line? Because you're definitely more GAC focused from the Datacrons, or not from the Omicrons that I saw.
I mean, it's both. I've got different lineups. I've got different mod sets for territory wars versus GAC.
Oh, okay,
But no, we're a pretty serious TW guild. So
okay.
that's what we're pushing for. So just
For all of you guys listening, yes, that is legitimate. That like there are different lineups for territory wars. Mm-hmm. You know, it's so funny. That is exactly the first move that I do too. Even though you don't really need to clear the foresight, I still clear it first anyway.
yeah, just gotta pop the bubble.
Yeah, it gives you turn meter too, which is nice. Oops. Jeez, Mace Windu getting super lucky this battle. Yep. Perfect.
Had to get those two extra banners.
Oh, dude, yeah, yeah, man. Like, can't afford to drop those. We take those banners very seriously. I find it like if I'm like doing that battle and I don't get like my max banners, I get like super pissed off.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that last heal in there.
Yeah, oh yeah. I like the whole time I just end up calling Hermit Yoda to assist every single time.
Well, I mean, he was stunned and dazed most of the time there.
Yeah, yeah. That was the luckiest I'd ever seen Mace Windu get with like perfect targeting there.
Well, it's the nice thing about overkill; it ends up not mattering in the end.
Yeah, I was like, some people are thinking this is going downhill, and I'm like, he's just delaying this fight by 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Um,
I never,
what were you saying? You cut out there.
but I never felt at risk.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. So we have Riva up here, and the Qui Gon team. I think what I want to do is I have to do this. This is like the I don't I'm sure you probably have a better like I think Darth Malgus can beat this team, but I do not have a better counter at the moment. I got burned too many times trying other things. Phoenix is good banners on Riva, but you're going to contend with the Doubt Kron. That's the problem. I don't want to contend with Doubt. Okay, get that dude out of here. Okay, yeah, we can't gain buffs right now, so it doesn't matter. Call you. Okay, yep, get that garbage off of us, and then we're gonna have to get rid of that. I'm not trying to watch Dark Trooper crit somebody for stupid banners. Okay, take you out. Okay. All right, nobody has doubt right now, so we can recover protection. See if we can get Scout Trooper out there. Yes, okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, the Doubt Kron or Wombat, it's freaking brutal. Make sure you guys like the stream too. Okay, and I gotta pop over to Discord. Let me do this. Oops. Okay. Oops. Wait, what am I seeing? I'm in the wrong. Oh, I'm in your Discord. That's why. I was like,
Well,
why am
yeah,
I?
I was just looking.
I was like, why am I seeing messages? I'm like, oh, those aren't mine.
Nah, it's all good. I was just talking to someone.
Oh, you're all good, buddy.
Okay.
So, House, you said you're East Coast, right?
Yeah.
Nice. What part of the East Coast, if you don't mind me asking?
New York.
Okay, I'm Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Upstate New York or like the city portion?
Long Island, actually.
Oh, nice. I had a friend who
Yeah.
lived in or you're wait, okay, you're on Long Island. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She lived on East Quogue and lived in East Quogue.
Okay, that's all the way out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you closer to the like I guess the city or wherever that is?
Kind of in the middle in Nassau County.
Okay. I live out in the like Lancaster County with all the Amish people in Pennsylvania. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I tell people Hershey chocolate, and that kind of gets everyone going.
Okay, so we're doing bad batch on dash.
Bad Batch on Dash. I like it. That's a safe one, especially without Hondo in there. Although with Hondo, yeah, I guess he would cause some complications.
Oh, I'm not feeling so good about it.
I think you're okay. This is about to come in and just wreck house. I think if you didn't have Omega, it would be a little bit harder, but she's just so good. Yeah, to anybody who says that you shouldn't farm Omega with your bad batch, I suggest you watch this. This is where the fun begins. Okay. Jeez, that was a nice hit by Nest. Ooh, I'm gonna start a. Nah, he's. Is what I'm thinking is he's just gonna slowly chip away at her health here. It won't matter. She's not shaking that healing immunity. Oof. I'm glad you guys are kind of torn on this, as torn as I am on the Star Killer against Shrewd Saw. I'm just not sure if I want to use a GL there or save one for the back wall. There it is. There you
Took a little
go.
longer than I wanted, but hey,
Yeah. Starting to get a little nervous. You're like, oh gosh, here we go.
it's like
I've
don't do
watched.
this live.
Yeah, dude, the first time I did this against my buddy, he's actually my guildmate now. I dropped against his Zori first battle. It's like the first thing I did.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got to figure out here. So obviously he knows what's on the back wall now. Not that he wasn't seeing my squads anyway. Um, so we have Sith Eternal. We've got Kylo, JML, Jabba, Star Killer, Phoenix. I feel like I can spare like somebody against the Riva team. I feel like I can spare, we can figure out something. This is the one thing with Dark Trooper Gideon. I don't know if you've had this problem too, House, but like with Zori now, the biggest problem I've had lately is I don't know what to use because Troopers was my go-to. Like that's been my big problem is I Troopers is like my go-to resistance counter. Uh, what do I want to use here? Okay, I think we're gonna just stick with this. We're gonna go here and here.
Can I vote in your poll?
Oh yeah, dude. Gonna sabotage me. I actually don't. I was trying to do some research. I couldn't see a solid answer on whether or not I thought it worked.
Yeah, I honestly have no idea.
Yeah, I'm willing to try it because like I think there's potential it could because there's no Kara to remove turn meter. I just am not very confident in it.
And honestly, I don't know Saw's kit well enough.
I just know it's been like me using GLs all the time. Because I tried Treya on it once and it was way, way too dicey. Come on, Savage, take a freaking turn. Ah, I misplayed that. Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it back. Yeah, thank you. Sheesh, that. Okay. Let's just get you out. Okay. Oof. Zori's stealing some banners here. There it is. Ooh, that was not good. Not as good a banners as I would have liked on that fight. Not as good a banners as I would have liked. But we advance. All right. Move over here. All right.
So let me know when you're ready.
Oh, yep, you're all good. I switch as soon as my fight's over. I basically just switch over.
Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit of overkill on this one, but
Oh, dude, that's always welcome.
because everybody loves him.
Dr. Africron is just so freaking good.
I was just waiting to see if you had Jabba in the back. So,
No, I had to stop. Put as soon as I saw Afra came back, I took Jabba off the back wall, or like took Jabba
yeah.
off because I was like, I can't afford to give up Jabba for Doctor Afra. That should delete them, right? He just deleted. Oh my
Oh, I lost the
gosh.
banner? Oh, man.
Oh my gosh, that was that's hilarious. That little droid, he just like ruined that team. I've heard a lot of people even say in territory battles, you can leave trip 0 at 0 or at like relic 5 and just take BT1 up because he's all your damage anyway.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, he's getting called anyway, so. Although I don't know how you get after if you leave him that low.
Yeah. Ooh, see guys, this is see that's what I'm thinking. I was reading Saw's kit before I said yes to Starkiller. I should have read it. Whenever a buff expires on an ally, they gain tenacity up for 1 turn. That's what makes me nervous about that. See, if they have that tenacity up and I don't have I don't know if I can get a good turn meter train going on them. I, that makes me nervous. Makes me very, very nervous to do that fight. Normally, normally I'm all for the pulls, but man, it makes me that kind of gives me some. Yeah, you know what? I'm backing off the pull, guys. I don't care what you said. I'm just gonna go with this because I'm not taking the chance that because I'm definitely gonna be because Mara Jade first turn is gonna stun someone, which is gonna be Baze, so she's gonna dispel that on him. I don't the tenacity up, tenacity. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not willing to be that ballsy. Not willing to be that ballsy. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this, and we'll bring in a. Yeah, we'll bring in this Datacron, and we're gonna call it a day. Oh, neck. Yeah. Yeah, so everybody's got tenacity up already. And oh, Baze survived. There we go. 65 banners. I don't know if I needed Sith Trooper there. I could have kept Sith Trooper out of that and we might have been okay. All right. Oh, there he is. Of course he's there. Gosh, I'm glad I saved Jabba. Oh, all right. All right. Well, that's going to be fun. All right, let's go back over to the Discord. We've got Jabba to contend with now. Oh, God.
Okay.
My,
So for me, I'm gonna do your Ray next, but I'm doing Leia.
yep, that's what I would do too. It's interesting seeing you use Adrad and Jin here instead of placing them down, but it makes sense with what your roster is. Seeing this fight from another angle is very interesting. Oh my gosh. Why did you not heal L3 up with that, you idiot? I love how they give Cal this thing where they're like, oh yeah, he gains stacks of persistence when you use a special, but when he loses them all, he inflicts ability block. Like, that just makes zero sense. Oh, come on, Ray. You almost had it.
But he's damage immunity.
He's out now. Oh, darn it. There goes Cal. Oof, man.
Sure, I misplayed that badly, but I'll take it.
That was it. Losing R2 in that lineup is like the least ideal thing you can do.
Yeah, and I couldn't get anybody health down low enough when I had her ult ready.
Yeah, I was like, man, I was very impressed because I was like, you held it in there trying to get that ult. I was very impressed with that. I would have, because I was like, I would have just pressed the button and been done with it.
Well, the first time I did,
Okay.
just I needed the healing.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So Jeez, that's fast. Holy. All right, I have to do this battle. How does the revive on ult work? If you get a kill with Leia's ultimate, it'll revive like everybody on your team. So it could be like just Leia left. You get a kill and it's bringing back anyone as long as Rey didn't like sudden whirlwind them or something like that. Oh god. Okay, throw that out. Hmm. Okay. Darn it. Okay, keep that. Okay. Throw that out. I didn't realize Skiff Guard Lando was under had damage immunity there. Okay. Let's go after you. Save that because he should be reviving Chrysanthemum here any second. Okay, go flick that. Yep, okay. Hit that up. Yep, okay. Oh, good. We landed shock. That's actually solid. Put this onto you. Okay, juice our turn meter. Yep. Okay. Just let him take a turn. Okay, going for the armor shred. Turn meter. Oh, let's go. We'll take it. Makes that north wall a lot, makes everything else a lot more complicated, but we'll take that. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so now we only have to figure out how to beat this team and Inquisitors. And Qui-Gon Jinn. Yippee.
I'm gonna go with my safe play here.
Yep. Let's switch that back over. Dude, yeah, I'm telling you, like, there's not a. I mean, like, I think Malgus can work, but there's not, like, a good, safe alternative right now to Dark Trooper Gideon.
I think Malgus works pretty well usually. It's got other plans for that.
Let's see. Whoops.
There you go.
Yep, that's exactly trading like for like there. All right. Gosh. So looking back, I probably should have used Starkiller against Zori, because then I could have used Treya against I don't the Inquisitor team here. Because I was really hoping you didn't have Jabba on that back wall. Because I don't know of a good counter to Inquisitors right now. Excuse me. Uh, let's see. Mm, yeah, I've got to give that some more thought on, because like this is an easy Sith. Like the thing is, Sith Eternal works here. It's what's gonna work against Inquisitors that I have left. Even though I don't know if Sith Eternal will actually beat Inquisitors or not. Does he? That'd be my. I don't know if that does work or not. I feel like depends. I guess it depends how many people I bring with Sith Eternal for sacrifices. Be horrible banners, but potentially. Yikes. Okay. All right. While I think of what I'm gonna do there, I am gonna do. I feel like I have to do Wampa down here. I don't know if I'm very confident that. 25% chance to spell debuffs. My only fear is, can I get a turn? I think what I'm gonna do, just in case. Ooh. Is that my last? That's my last doubt cron. No, okay, we do have that one. All right, that's doubt too. All right. Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna try and use Wampa. It's not often, and yeah, we're gonna use him. Come on, Wampa, you don't let me down here. Come on, King. That's not. It's never a good sign when you don't counter right away, buddy. There it is. That turn meter is insane. Okay, there's some doubt. That's fine. Ooh, yikes. Okay. Can you get back up, buddy? Thank you. We really need to get back to another round of protection up here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, that was bad. Oh, wow. Holy shit. That had to do it right there, right? No. Man, that was insane. Was it just Relic 7 Kyle? Holy shit. He just hit for what, 80k? Wow,
Too quick, I
guys.
didn't see it.
Yeah, that was nuts. Oh. Wampa, man, just. That was brutal. All right. I'm going to do another fight here while I have to do this one. And then
Yeah, go ahead.
if this fails, I think we're done. Or at least I'll let you keep. I'll show everybody what you're going to do then. All right. I have to try this. I think this has like a 50% chance of winning.
Never tried that one.
Yeah, I've never tried this either. It's like I looked on GG. It's like 50%. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Oof. We did not get any turn meter to start this either.
It's a little weird. The stream's about a 30-second delay from where I hear you.
Oh, really? Okay. Let's try and juice our turn meter a bit there. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. There it is. That's match, man. GG's. Wow. Ugh. Let me flip over to you. Wow. Yeah, I could not handle that. That was
Yeah, I've never
insane.
tried that counter.
The initial. Did I miss the? I wonder if I missed the initial. Did I miss the initial stun? I need to go back and see if I missed that initial stun or not.
I think they all had tenacity up. I don't know if you're able to get it off or not.
So So in total,
Okay,
Kyle
okay.
hit. Yeah, Kyle hit for a total of
Nothing.
132,000. Somebody's saying
Jeez.
That's the hardest I've
It's
ever seen a
gratifying to
Kyle hit.
hear.
Yeah, dude, like that's I'd be freaking proud of that.
Okay, so we're just gonna take the easy route here.
Yep. So I think I should have taken the Star Killer team against Zori instead of Treya. I love that Torture's doing nothing to him. Or no, you wouldn't even have Torture applied, do we? I thought we had Torture applied. I was gonna say I love that it's doing nothing. Gosh, this
Bye.
character's so. This is hilarious. This character's so stupid. Do you think he's gonna stay like this, or do you think they're gonna nerf him?
I wish I knew. I mean, I feel like they almost have to tone him down a little bit.
Right, like doing this, I think it would be like normal. But the whole like, I mean, I beat Leia with him and Dooku.
No, I saw.
Like that's a bit obnoxious, right? Like we're not gonna let that stand. Or at least I don't think we should. All right, let me see if I can work on any of these teams. What can I try here? I mean, I still have a couple of options. Um, I guess I may as well try up here. I don't have anything to lose at this point. I know this won't work, but I'm at least gonna try it for the hell of it, for the sake of science. Uh, all right. Oof. Since when does GI lead off with torture? Okay. Of course it's on Chopper, like the one character I need to like not get torture. Not that this matters. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was crazy. Oh my god, that was working. I mean, the proof of concept is there, guys. You're not gonna make it through with that. Because if you could survive, like, because that was the whole thing, was if you could survive some of those initial plays, you're fine. Because even the death mark, like, we were doing okay. The other part was if Chopper didn't get torture, I think I could have picked that team apart. But we just couldn't get that. Chopper couldn't gain turn meter. That sucks.
You can actually do some fun stuff with Reva cheesing together an anti-Leia lineup. It's like a two-step, but with the death mark, you can take out the sides.
Oh, I can see it working. I mean, I can 100% see that working.
Yeah, you're usually not going to finish off Leia, but you can get everybody else. And with the death mark, they can't revive.
Yeah. All right, so since I'm not going to use my regular troopers, because, like, we can go here and hopefully just clean it up. Make this look a little bit less embarrassing. Go you, you, you. Do I bring a tank for this? Yeah, we'll bring the tank. I've been meaning to take Shore up to relics because I'm debating just like not using like regular troopers anymore. Ah, oh, that's bad news, Bears. Oh, good. I was gonna say getting stuck in that Biggs turn meter loop is the worst. All right, can we? Okay, there she goes. Okay, hit that up. Okay. Oh, I should have called that on Biggs. Oh well. Oh, this is bad. Good dodge. Good job dodging that. Get us out of that mess. Here we go. Gonna get stuck by this again. Okay, go on Biggs. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I thought I was gonna get stuck behind him for a second. I don't think I can make it past Riva, guys.
Okay. My turn?
Yep. I like your offensive strategy too. That especially with the like having the Charute and stuff like that, that you just like pull out everybody's GLs. At least that's what I'm assuming you do.
Um, yeah, I mean, and like I said, especially when you get up in K1, so many of the GLs have so many counters. Um, it's not even worth setting them on defense. So it's become an efficiency game.
Yeah. I feel like the more recent Datacrons, the past two sets of like the past I guess three sets between like the Scoundrel one, the Leia one before it, and now this one, they've kind of all had some really broken mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, it brings teams up to god level for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do Malgus on Seer.
I'm a Malicos. You should know better than that to crit Malik. It's crazy that she like barely did anything to Malgus, and I've seen her like one shot Sith Eternals.
Yeah, I mean, well, Malgus with that damage reduction.
Yeah, but still, Sith Eternal should get all that like minus damage from all the relics he has. Who's winning? Oh, Rabbit Beaver. I'm getting slaughtered. So I'm gonna see. I don't even know. I can maybe beat a couple of the teams left here. Maybe like one. So, oops. Is my
Beaver,
game
what's up?
for? Yeah. All right. My game just crashed. Of course. Give me a sec here, guys. Well, that happens. I'm gonna go get another soda.
Yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna step away for a second. Be right back.
All right, guys. So I think I can beat his Qui-Gon Jinn team, and then that's gonna be about it. No, I don't take. I don't have. So this is the problem. I don't have room right now. I should rethink my offensive strategy a little bit. But I think had I brought, if I would have used Star Killer against Zori here, I then would have had Treya to beat Inquisitors, and then I could use Sith Eternal on Seer. So like our whole, I mean, we still would have dropped the Wampa battle, but we'd be in a position to clear. I just wasn't, and truthfully, I wasn't anticipating Jabba on the back wall. Again, this is another, like, House played this really well, where both he and my last opponent both were smart enough to throw Jabba on the back, because I don't have Dr. Afra. So either I've got to use my Jabba or another GL, where everybody else would just throw out Dr. Afra. So for them, it's much smarter to throw Jabba on defense, because I don't have a cheap counter like everybody else does right now.
LV2 with Bo, Lord Vader.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's another one. I
But
there's only. I try not to. I should say at least on this one, I try not to harp too much on how much I'm down on everything. But yeah, it's not
no, man,
pretty.
you're doing great. It's sometimes it's just not as much resources to work with.
Yeah, this is my. Um, yeah, because I don't have Omega to make this consistent with Bad Batch. When they gain a buff, that
Your
doesn't.
game back up. I'm still showing a started game on
Yeah.
on
Oh,
YouTube.
what the hell? My blue stacks is up. Hold on. That should work now. It's gonna be kind of awkwardly sized. I don't know why they. Okay, now I think you guys see it. I don't know what was going on there, but I
Yeah,
think
it's
now we
better.
see that. Ugh. Hmm. What data crumb do I actually want to bring? Let's go with this. Okay. Okay, just do that because yeah, get rid of everybody's that, and then throw armor shred on you.
I like this setup because with Beck, it's almost impossible to bad batch.
Yes. Yeah. I when I was looking on GG, I saw that it was like you basically had to use if you didn't have Omega, you were screwed. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, just keep
I
pegging
tried
Anna.
to my last round. I tried to do this with a JML solo, which usually works for this, but the Bex messes that up too.
Okay. Oh, of course you went for fives. Of course we had to go for fives. Jeez. Can't use that yet. Okay. There we go. All right, we got through one. We got through. Very ugly banners. I'm actually going hard for Keller and Beck so I can start setting a team similar to that. Because I just want to stop even like just like the hard counters. And then I swapped over back to you.
Okay, so let's unlock your ships here. There
I'm
we go.
actually
This one's
curious.
my pride and joy.
Oh god, I'm about to see something silly, aren't I? And that's gonna be before like Zam. I'm assuming you're gonna bring
Yeah,
Zam, right?
yeah.
That's another Omicron I've never equipped.
It's not always useful anymore. I don't know. It's not nearly as good as it used to be, but it still has its uses.
Oh yeah, I think for this, it's well worth it. Whoops. Am I not sharing? I'm not sharing your battles. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. I got it
Starting
up.
now.
I caught it just in time.
Oops.
There it is. And I was gonna ask you for threes. Do you ever set Have you ever set the like Boba Fett, Zam, and like Dengar?
I don't think I've used that one. I've messed around with some back row stuff.
I was just thinking about the thermal detonators and the turn meter gain you get from Boba Fett lead.
I think I did that
I,
actually once. Yeah, I had Zem and Dengar out there with like a detonators team, but
I would
it didn't
assume in
really do much. So
I was gonna say in Kyber one it doesn't do much, but I was telling everybody it like as they're getting like their early characters, I was like, you guys should set them on the back wall because it'll stop people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nothing you're probably not used to seeing.
Well, I
Okay.
mean, I can tell you right now, I save Leviathan for attack just so I don't have to worry about messing up a Leviathan attack.
I I know that. I've had, what's funny? I was gonna ask you that because I've had of course my blue stacks is crashing again. Um, I've had so many opponents do that. Now I think a lot of it. I don't know if you did enough scouting to know that my Sith Assassin's relic 6, so it doesn't matter. But I've noticed a
Oh
lot
my
of
god.
people. I've noticed a lot of people do that, and I wonder if it's because I have a slower Sith Assassin, so they know it's an easier fight.
I do it if I feel like I have an advantage in the match. I don't want to mess it up by screwing up fleets.
Yeah. Oh, I've won. I've won plenty of battles that way. There was a guy I beat who he had me on. He dropped two battles. I dropped one, and I won by like 3 banners because he dropped both on fleets. And
Yeah.
it was like an executor mirror match, and like yeah, it was not pretty. He did not
Yeah, I
drop
don't.
good fleet battles. You know what I mean? It was like Leviathan mirror and executor mirror.
Yeah.
All right. I really don't know if I can beat this Inquisitor team. I know I can beat Seer. We're gonna try with Jedi because I don't have a better team here. If I can mark GI. Jeez Louise. Wow. I don't know if you saw that. I didn't take a turn yet. This is my first turn. Wow. Yeah. That's not happening. All right. Well, we're going to leave Riva. I'll go clear Seer. You know what? I'm not going to bother clearing Seer. There's no reason to. I'm not going to. Actually, yeah. Screw it. Because let's see what I set. Anyway, I don't care. We'll save face. If this loses, I'm just going to throw something across the room. I can't believe that was. I thought we would at least get like a turn or two in there. That was just utter annihilation. Has GI always led with torture, or is that just something new?
Um,
I'm trying to remember. I feel like am
not
I just in,
sure.
or am I the guy that I always lead with the ability block because I'm trying to kill like Jedi Master Kenobi or something?
I don't know. It's like with the Jedi though. It starts, with the 6 stacks on him already, so he's gonna.
Well, I think Riva, it's just 6 stacks regardless, right?
Right. I think
Or
so.
is it? Oof, gosh, I gotta. Oof, I'm getting nervous here.
I messed this one up a few rounds ago because I linked the wrong people to start.
Yeah. Okay. Whew, okay. We're okay. I was worried
If you
about
don't link
Fulcrum.
Malleus, this goes down south really quick.
Yeah, I was worried about Fulcrum coming in here and annihilating me in a second. I actually had a lot of fun modding this team because it was the first time where I was cheering when stats other than speed would roll.
Okay.
because it was like I just got so sick. I don't know about you. I'm so sick of every character wanting like speed, health, and offense, and so to be able to cheer when like defense rolled for my seer was awesome. Okay, there we go. All right, well we're gonna pass it over. I was hoping I could attack your ships to not make you feel as, but I don't think we're gonna get to the ships through that Riva. So I think I swapped over. Yep, we're swapped over to you.
Just clean up the Night Sisters quick.
Now, do you keep a faster? See, like my first order officer's faster than Hux, so that way I can get like a poke and two swipes if I want out before like the enemy moves.
Yeah, I just figure with all these at G12, it probably won't matter.
No, it won't. It won't. I was just curious what your turn order was because I know there's a
But
lot of
yeah,
people who.
I have first order. I have officer faster also.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was trying. I was trying to get at.
It didn't even really do me any good, but well.
Good job, Daka. way to do something, Daka. But you got the health. You got your banners back.
Yeah, I'm glad Hux took that turn. My one banner.
Yeah, the health steal.
You want to try the Reaver, or should I just do the fleets?
I'm trying to see if I even have anything because I used up all my stuff. Yeah, I don't have anything to really go after her with. Yeah, we're pretty tapped on that front. Yeah, nothing that's gonna get me a turn.
Let's do the
Oh,
fleets then.
excuse me. Yeah, go ahead, man. Oh, yours. I will fully say that I think it's. I hope people can learn from the fleets. I'm surprised to see you intentionally brought Jedi versus Inquisitors. I intentionally brought them after I didn't really have any other options. There wasn't. We're kind of tapped out at this point. They're playing. It was not. That was not my initial plan. I should
Yeah,
have
so
just
my
done.
assassin is relic 8, so I did that on purpose, just so I'd usually go first there.
Yep.
I'm actually debating going up another one till 9.
Is your fleet arena super busy?
No, it's actually basically dead.
Oh, see, I would. I'm. Mine's getting busier, and I still sit at Relic 6. I'll switch to Profundity before I move to Relic 9. Or Relic 8, even.
I went 3 months without getting knocked out at first.
Oh my god, that's awesome. I'd kill for that. I just moved my payout 2 hours earlier because there were guys who were waking up and hitting me outside of their payout, and I just got so sick of it.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Watching you gain this much turn meter is just crazy. Oh, look, my ship finally gained turn meter.
You go for that annoyance.
Yeah, I can't stand that the AI brings that out first. Like it's you're 100% right. It's so much more annoying, but I cannot stand that that comes out first.
Well, I mean, it's the only ship you really had that could come out at all, so.
That's true. Just give me the automatic, just give my ship the automatic death and then bring this thing in second so that way it kills somebody. Do you also notice the AI will like heavily target like your um like the Sith Empire or like the Sith Trooper ship? You ever notice that? That it goes after set ship a lot?
Yeah, that I have noticed.
Which
Like
is
the AI is
great.
not the
Like
greatest. It's
yeah, it's abysmal.
so yeah, I bring that just because I've been stuck behind it and I don't want to do that anymore.
No. I normally use profundity depending on what your defense would be. So like if you didn't have profundity down, then I would use, or if you didn't have executor down, then I would use profundity. But I normally do like this the riskiest battle first.
Yeah, I work my way down.
Also, that's very class that you just checked if that's bigs because I do that all the time between
I
wedge and
I
bigs.
forget. I can't tell them apart by sight, so I've put the wrong one in before. And then when you need them and you bring them in, it's like, oh boy,
Yeah,
that's not a
yeah.
thing.
The instant regret.
I mean, I'm probably not going to need them here, but still, playing it
Mm-mm.
safe.
I've watched plenty of people lose this fight thinking they only need 3 ships.
Yeah, no, that's
Shanky, what did I think of the Carabao Cup final? Listen, I haven't given Chelsea a serious thought this entire 3 years. Ever since they got rid of Tuchel, I can't say I've given them any kind of serious thought because there's just
oh,
no point.
see, that surprised me.
Ooh yeah, no outrider assist there is also brutal.
Uh, Falcon's just not
Dude, yeah, you're not getting any.
assisting.
Yep. See, that's where those extra ships are going to come in handy.
Yeah, the whole thing is now like getting choppy.
There it goes.
This has not been a good battle.
No. Ooh, my God.
That's embarrassing.
That's probably the worst RNG I've seen in this fight in a long time. You know what the title is going to read now? My ships held against a 12.5 million GP account. Like, ignore all my drop battles. God, I hate ships so much.
Do you have comeuppance?
Yes, yeah. As they call it on Three Scoundrels in Cantina, the come in pants. But it's only 6 star. I'm sure that I don't know if that actually makes a difference or not. Yeah, the only thing I do with my resistance fleet is never set the clone sergeant because he's got such a high like reinforcement priority that he just like
Yeah.
it's so stupid. There it is. Burning is such a wonderful debuff. Gosh. Is your Iden what relic level is she?
Uh, 8.
8. Okay. I was gonna ask if she was relic 8 for the raid or not.
Yeah, for the bike raid. I mean, she was 7 before that, but
Yeah. I bumped mine up to 5 and I've even noticed a big difference. There it is. Good banners too.
I had to finish this exec off.
I was gonna say first order.
Yeah.
It is very funny how like battles that I used to do all the time, like first order versus executor, you like never do anymore.
Yeah, I was trying to remember how to use home one. It's like I couldn't even remember how to do it.
I I'm just waiting for the day that Kyle Katarn's ship becomes relevant because I've had it 7 star for forever.
Funny story. I pulled a 330 on that one from like one. I pulled one pack out of the shop and I got 330 on that ship, and I've still never found a use for it years later.
Oh my god. I that is I'm very jealous that somebody's pulled a 330 because it's just so insane.
That's the only 330 I've ever pulled.
Real on Kyle of all things.
Yeah, on Raven's Claw.
Yeah, that's I'm like every time with like the Gungans and those gamble packs, I'm sitting here like, "Oh yeah, I'm going to get a 330." And then I'm like, 330 would be the worst thing to happen to me because then I'd feel obligated like, "Oh, I should keep going on these things." Even though I know I'll get 5. Oh, how does your while you're doing this, how does your guild feel about the whole gifting thing? I've been trying to ask people about that. How do people feel about it?
Hasn't really come up much.
Okay. I I was
Honestly,
like,
most of the people in my guild don't really need much of the gift shop there. I
well,
mean, maybe
yeah,
crystals, but none of the packs.
yeah. I what I was going to say is I was like, who was asking for gifting? At least like between guilds. Like if anybody's asking for gifting, everybody's trying to gift their alt account the light speed bundles. Like I don't think
Right.
any guilds were asking, "Hey, I need, you know, I need people to buy me packs.
Yeah, no, I mean my guild's over 600 million. We don't really need much that's in there.
What, you guys didn't need the light speed bundle for Beskar Mermando?
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
House, man, this was fun. I wish I could have put up a better fight for you, but we
No,
did what
it's
we
all
could
good,
do.
man. It's, it is what it is. That was,
It's a fun
kind of a
experience.
little annoyed.
Yeah, little the, I stopped you from a clean clear.
Exactly.
Pure skill on that defense, like most random battle ever. Yeah, dude. So what did you? I mean, I really liked. I think your Jabba. I don't know if you heard me saying, but your Jabba on the back wall was a genius decision. Since I don't have Afra, I don't know if you scouted that beforehand or if you've had Jabba there for a while, but I like that move
Honestly,
a lot.
if you look at my front wall here, a couple of the teams on this front wall are like Afro bait. Like I know the people like to use Afro against Finn, and I think people can also. I think that Saw team can also be Afroed.
Oh yes,
So
yep.
I put those in the front. I've had Jabba in the back this whole round, but I was trying to draw out people's Afro in the front before they got to him.
Did he get holds at all or not so much?
I mean, I can show you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, show me.
I mean, this guy
This
wrecked me. I mean,
this.
the score wasn't that bad. I messed up a little on the end, but
It's not bad at all. It's
this
only
didn't. This got no holds like anywhere.
so did he full. He had to drop something, right?
Nope.
Really, even with a score of 1811,
I mean,
I feel like
I don't
that's
know.
I. I'm just thinking that's like a. I mean, he had to get like 50 banner. Like that just seems like I feel like whatever.
I don't think he undermanned anything, so I don't know. But no,
Okay,
he didn't drop any battles.
okay.
But I messed
That's
up
just
on. I'll show you where I messed up on his. I dropped two.
okay.
First, I dropped this one because I tried to do the JML and Hoda on this one,
Yep.
and it didn't work with Kelleran.
Did he just like? Did he kind of carry that battle?
Yeah, I mean they just kept healing and healing, and it's like it couldn't get through him. And then by the end of it, I just tried to kill Qui-Gon so I can clean it up easier for the second one. So that's what ended up happening.
Okay.
And then look at the fleet defenses he set. So
The triple middle finger.
yeah, exactly. So I dropped one on there, clearing that. And this guy's GP is actually higher than me, so he's
Is it?
got relics. Yeah,
Oh my god. So yeah, because I think he's in the championship with the guy I lost to.
yeah. Or he's right about the same as me.
Okay. 12.4.
But he's got
God.
his mods are way better than mine. He's like one of those like 150 plus 25 mod people.
One of those guys.
Yeah. And then the first round went better.
Jeez, I'd
So
say so. So did they
he
stop at
dropped
the?
right from the beginning.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say, did he just stop right?
Well, I mean, he dropped a
Oh,
bunch just getting through the first,
yeah,
and then I think he's just like, nope.
yeah. If I drop that many battles on the front wall and I open up and I see Jabba and Seer staring at me, I'm throwing in the towel.
Yeah,
Ugh, God.
did a lot better than him.
Hey, we'll take it. I think I made that just that stupid Zori team. I should have just used Star Killer. We still would have lost, but I at least could have made a run at it.
This is going so slow.
Of course it is. I hate. I
Come
swear,
on.
dude. Sometimes BlueStacks is awesome, and other times I just want to like punch it in the face. Ooh, that might be. Oh,
Happening during one
weak.
of my fleet battles.
Yeah, seriously. I think that's why you lost the Executor. I think it just glitched on you.
Yeah, it glitched all the took away all the assists.
Yeah. Now, have you fought anybody like a Zareth account or Arnold or anyone like that?
No, you're the highest profile streamer I've ever been up against.
So pretty low on the totem pole.
I know who you were.
Yeah.
But
Hey.
no, I'm not. The highest I really ever get to is I'll get up to about 3,800 once in a while,
Okay.
but then I'll usually get wrecked. So
Yeah. This was my getting into this round was about my soft max, I would say.
yeah, I'm just gonna restart BlueStacks here.
Yeah. I'm gonna switch over.
Oh
I'll show
wait,
you guys. Oh,
there it goes.
that's working.
Well, well, I showed you what they did anyway. I don't know if
Yeah.
they even attacked on the top.
On
Oh,
mine, where am I at? Come on, thing. You doing? What am I showing now? I don't know why my BlueStacks is acting up this poorly. Now my game capture's all messed up. There we go. I was gonna try and show you guys what. Oh my god, my BlueStacks just crashed again. It's gonna be one of these
there's something
nights,
going on. Both ours just crashed.
dude. Yeah, that's my biggest fear with the BlueStacks is just that it's gonna constantly like crash out on me. And like, fortunately, it's knock on wood, it hasn't happened during a GAC battle yet. I was making one of my, I think it was my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren guide, and I left it in there. I'm like, yeah, you don't really drop tickets in this fight unless your game crashes, and then it crashed, and I was like, this is the most accurate experience you'll get in a Galactic Legend guide. Like, you're just gonna drop tickets because the game won't die on you.
Yeah, it's. I've had it happen. It used to be more unstable. It's actually gotten a lot better. I used to drop crazy battles.
All right, I think okay, yeah. So my first round, I won against Nameless. Um, so I scored much better, and they dropped on. I know they dropped on Ray because she kind of has continued. Yeah, so they dropped on Ray. I had a conversation with him. I'm not sure. I forget what he tried to do against it. And then dropped against the Zori team. And then
Cool.
he dropped against both the Resistance fleet and a couple on Leviathan. And then I dropped. I know I dropped on one on his ships, but that was intentionally. Yeah, full cleared that. Yep. Yeah, so I full cleared all of those, and then yeah, so then I came to his Leviathan, and he had the triple middle finger defense down. And
Mhm.
so I was like, okay, I'm not taking a big risk. So I used my negotiator against Leviathan and got it down to everything except the Sith fighter ship. And then went and used like regular like profundity here. Or no, I did profundity with TIE Bomber here, and then I did Empire here for easy banners.
Yeah.
But I knew I had it was like I needed an average of like 40 banners or something to win in fleets. So I was like, I'm dropping against Leviathan just to play it safe.
Okay.
And then if Wombat is still watching, I put this loss entirely on him. I put this entirely on him. He knows it. No. So this guy dropped against my Dash team, which I'm wondering if he got timed out against Nest. That could be my only thought. Like, that team should not get holds. And then dropped on Riva, which I wasn't shocked by. I feel like I expect holds out of that team more often than not.
Yeah.
And then I think they were. Oh, yeah, they dropped against the Dark Trooper Gideon team, too. And this is the thing. Like, so he's dropped 3 battles and still scored 1802. So I was kind of scared because, like, that means he had really good banners everywhere else.
Yeah, it's undermanning a bunch.
Yeah, like, so he had really good banners. And then I was clean through all of this stuff. And then even on the back wall here, I dropped against the Zori team. I tried to use Phoenix here, and that did not work, so then I just used Treya. But then I had Sith Eternal left for Iden, and this Iden team beat Sith Eternal and Watt, and Wombat talked me out of using Sith Empire Trooper. And if I had Sith Empire Trooper, we would have won that fight.
Okay.
But they just like I didn't bring a tank, and Sith Eternal hit ultimate. I was waiting to use my lightning, and they killed me before I could use it.
What's the Datacron on that one? It's got to be the
It was
400%.
Yeah, it was. So they targeted Watt first, which was fine. Yeah, I just could not. I think the combination of all the assists with Range Trooper did me in, and then Stark's defense down. But yeah, I was furious because I had Iden linked, like, so she wasn't dealing any damage. It just was everybody else dealing that damage. But yeah, I was so mad because I had a really good chance of winning going into fleets if I would have cleared. But and
Well,
he was
the way it goes.
yeah, similar size to you, and a lot of I don't think they had as many Datacrons though. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
They
be
definitely
curious to
didn't
see
have.
how it goes in the finals with those two.
Yeah, I don't think he didn't have this Ray only had like I think a 30% deflection. I
Okay.
don't know if it'll let me open up the Datacron or not. But it was only like 30%, so I used Starkiller anyways. But I lost. Just like bad battle, but I lost like 13 banners in that fight. I lost Palp, I lost Marjade. It was miserable. But yeah, House, I really appreciate you reaching out, man. It's not often I get to do this kind of stuff.
No, I appreciate it. So I thought this would be fun. I'd never done this before, so I wanted to give it a try.
Absolutely, man. I'd shoot you an ally request, but like my ally list is stupid full.
No, it's all good. I'm
But
on your Discord.
absolutely, man. Absolutely stay in touch. Good luck in the rest of the season. Hopefully it goes well for you.
Yeah, I will. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
I gotta get to bed now, so you have a
Yeah.
good night.
Yeah, you too, buddy. See ya.
Thanks. Take care.
Bye. All right, everyone. So, for those of you guys still watching, very much appreciate all you hopping on here. How many, if you guys are still interested, I ended that poll now. So yeah, what do you guys? I mean, I could do. Are any channel members in need? Let me ask you this: are any channel members in need of a roster review or advice while I'm here? I know it's been a little bit since I've been live streaming, so I got maybe like 30 minutes in me where I could answer some questions and stuff like that. So you guys got general questions, anything like that, hit me up. I got a little bit of time here that I can spend with you all. Well, I kind of look at what I need to be doing here. I've I've got a lot of gear to kind of start getting to. We've got a very we're closing in on Tarful for Jedi Knight Cal now. So we're in our home stretch here. But I'm kind of nervous because I don't I think Cal I'm going to put my music back on here. Ooh, it's probably super loud for you guys. There we go. Beaver wants your roster roast. Ooh. If we want roster roast, I'm all in for that. You guys know the drill. I'm always down for roster roast. Might get another soda for that. Give me a sec. All right, so is this all right, so Dank, you're telling me to roast? I feel bad doing this to Beaver, man. He's going to kick me off of the Battlefront stream. All right, Beaver, let's see what we got cracking here, man. So he's got Darth Bane, so I'm not going to hate on it. We got Darth Bane, okay. Whoa. Whoa. Jeez. So, hold on. So, Beaver, how did you get, if you don't mind me asking, how did we get Kelleran back? I mean, that is crazy. I mean, I'm all for it. Like, I'm jealous. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is very much jealousy. Wow. Christmas pack. Okay. Okay. That's a great pull from that Christmas pack, man. Whoa. Okay, so we have no Zetas on Jedi Knight Luke. No Zetas on Jedi Knight Luke. I know I'm about to see some Zetas down here that I'm not going to want to see. Oof. So we've got a Stormtrooper Han Zeta. Stormtrooper Han Zeta. Hold on, let me make sure there's no other Zetas I need to rip apart here before I go into this. Hold on, Paz Vizsla Zeta is for Conquest, correct? That you decided to do that for Conquest? Because you got Darth Bane out of it, so that's worth it. But I want to make sure that is the Paz Vizsla. Did you use the Zeta for the to cheese the heat feat? 'Cause, I mean, I did it without the Zeta, but did you equip it so you could get heat? Okay, I mean, all right, we could have done. So, man, it should have been. I did it without the heat, but gosh, yeah, I can't believe I'm seeing a Jedi Knight Luke without Zetas. No, it could not have gone on Bodhi. Could not have gone on Bodhi. Gosh. Interesting. So you have the like the Omicron on Talon, but not the Zeta. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. I mean, I don't hate a lot of your Zeta choices. Like the Stormtrooper Han one makes no sense. Um, we definitely could have done without the Paz Vizsla one. Um, I'm not a huge fan of Zam, Zeta, and Omicron before she's like relics because she gains so much of it's based on stats. Um, I love these. Those are all good. Those are three very good decisions. Even this one is pretty solid because he's still very good with General Grievous. Okay. Oh man. So you have Commander Tano. Oh boy, hold on. So what? We have Commander Tano. Okay, so you need to get Commander Tano, and I'm gonna tell you, Beaver. I don't know if you like what your plans are, but I'm about to wreck them. I would throw all of your resources into getting Commander Tano and Ben Solo right now, because you have Rey, and like they both obviously Ben Solo makes Rey better, but Commander Tano, like she is one of the most important characters to put with Rey. Um, I don't mind Cal at Relic 3. Like if you put Rey, I would even say, I mean, you could go as far as to do like, I think you bought I was looking, I think you have the light speed, but I don't know that you have the Zeta. Yeah, you don't have the Zeta on L3, but realistically, you could do Rey, JTR, Cal, Ben Solo, and Commander Tano, and you'd be fine. Oh, yeah. Currently working on Inquisitor. All right, your guild's gonna hate me for saying this. I would work on Commander Tano and Ben Solo before I'd work on your Inquisitors. That's just they can kill me for it, but like Commander Tano and Ben Solo are gonna, I don't know. I feel like your account is in one of those positions. Again, this is the way I look at this, guys. I look at an account from the perspective that Rey, JTR, Cal, Ben, Commander Tano are good in conquest, good in territory battles, territory wars, grand arena, like your galactic challenge type stuff. They're good in everything. And Inquisitors are as well. Like, don't get me wrong, Inquisitors are very good, but your cutoff is June. I mean, make them kick you. No, I'm kidding. No, look, I get it. I think so. Here's the thing, right? You could probably, how many, like, do you have Zetas laying around or not? Because like, I really really struggle when I see characters like Commander Tano and Ben Solo and Rey. Like it just, I would very much consider putting them on that list. And what are we missing on? Okay, okay, yeah, missing the leadership on Bane. That's a good decision. That's a very good decision. But yeah, yeah, like I'm telling you, I know you should do Ben. I would do Commander Tano too. Because I'd argue in some capacity. Ooh, would I swap to... so I was going to say, I don't know if I could tell you to swap to Commander Tano instead of Ben. I think... I don't know. I don't know. Because the problem with Commander Tano is that, like, while she poses a threat, you can still go straight for Rey. Right? Like, you still get to go straight for Rey. But Ben Solo kind of stops that, throws that wrench into it. But Commander Tano is going to give you 50% health, 50% offense, additional critical damage. Hold on. You don't have her Zeta yet, so I need to go to my account here. Let me see. Let me make sure all the beautiful things that are beautiful Commander Tano does. So offense, yeah, health and defense. So she's gonna make Rey hit that much harder, take that much less damage, and have that much more health, which means that Lifeblood is giving out like so much more stuff. So my Rey, just for argument's sake, if I pair Commander Tano with her, she's gonna have what, 345,000 health before, just from Commander Tano. Forget leaderships and the Galactic Legends stuff, like just taking that into consideration alone. And then you figure you add in Cal Kestis in there, and unaligned force users gain another 30% max health. Like, I would almost say that you could put Commander Tano in front of Ben and probably get a Rey that's going to be a little bit scarier. I don't know. It's tough. But I would, excuse me, sorry, I would really debate between these two. I can tell you, I know how to deal with Rey and Ben Solo. Dealing with Rey and Commander Tano is a completely different animal. Maybe that's the best way to say it. So, that's what I would think about Rabbit. I don't know if I could tell you flat out the usage switch, but it's definitely there. Like, I get that, like, Inquisitors are very good. I don't want you to think that Inquisitors aren't good. They're just, I would not say any of them are as good as Commander Tano. But you do have, like, your problem is you're literally a piece away from 8th Brother. She's already relicked. You're gear 11 here. This is like gear 9. Like, you've invested a lot of the Kyra tech already into this faction. But yeah. No, they are very, I mean, so they suck until you get Grand Inquisitor. Until, like, I got stopped by Reva. You gotta think, like, I got stopped by Reva. Like, Reva and the Inquisitors are very good. But the reason why Inquisitors are really amazing is actually because they're ships. Right? Like, when you go to fleets and you think about the ships, what they're going to allow you to do is you get to build multiple Empire fleets. Right? Like, I get to build a Profundity counter and an Executor counter because of my Inquisitor ships. And because of the Inquisitor ships, you also get a Leviathan counter. So, like, I have a really tough time saying that Inquisitors aren't good, because they completely change your fleet game. And even on the ground, once you get there, even Grand Inquisitor's still good. But even Grand Inquisitor is still a very solid character. Like, that will still stop a lot of... I'm not going to say it will get you holds. But Grand Inquisitor is the kind of character that people won't really know what to do. So they'll oftentimes overkill it. And then that leads to other teams in your Grand Arena getting holds. Like House was showing us, he sets the Sharut team and the Resistance team down, hoping to draw out Dr. Aphra, so that way his job is kind of on the back wall. Sometimes with your Inquisitors, that's what you do. You stick your Grand Inquisitor out there, knowing that they're probably going to waste something really good, maybe Commander Luke Skywalker, and then you stick General Skywalker behind them. Like, just some food for thought there. I don't want you to think they're bad. They are good. But I would really try to push hard to get your Commander Tano and Ben Solo as fast as you humanly can. Because they are just... They will make Rey... Rey, to me, pre those two characters, is not a galactic legend. She's not a galactic legend until you get Ben and Commander Tano. Just my humble opinion there, my friend. But otherwise, like, I can see the direction you're going. I think you made some good Lightspeed bundle decisions. You're just going to be in that, like, time... You're in that time sink now. Where it's the time to get your Zetas and your Omicrons that's going to kill you for a little bit. You'll get out of that hole eventually. But that's kind of the one you're going to be in for a little bit. But otherwise, Beaver, man, you know... Appreciate you hopping on. Dank kind of giving you the okay there. But hopefully that helps a little bit. Like, I want to make sure you understand just how good those guys are. Because they... Yeah. They're so good. They're so good. Dude, House, if you scouted me, you'd know I don't change my defense. Whoa, Joe Correa. Dude, Joe. Not again, man. What are you... Joe, my friend. Jeez, the wheeze. Gift and channel memberships all over the place. Man. Joe, are you in chat, my friend? Like, what do you want to... Ooh, drop some battles there. Yeah, Havoc, it's not fun to drop those battles. You got to make sure that you're completely modding like crazy. You got to definitely over mod for those battles if you're ever in doubt. I would 100% say if you're ever in doubt, you just over mod, cuz it's so important. I mean, I showed you guys, I did this with, like, First Order Executioner in here. It's not an easy thing to do, but you can definitely do it. So, Joe, are you in chat, buddy? I wanted to, I'd love to be able to, like, see or talk to you, man. Crushing it, buddy. I appreciate you. This one's for Joe. Bottoms up. Ooh, they started. Yeah, if they get going, it can be very dangerous. It's very This one is one of the more... I remember when I was doing this, I was like, yeah, it's definitely not the most fun. But yeah, I remember I had everybody yelling at me for using, like, Sith Trooper. And I think I threw Fox in here and was still able to get it done. It definitely takes a little bit, but you can get it done. Yeah, seriously, I mean, it is a big problem with the Lightspeed bundles. They don't... You know, they purposefully didn't sell you the mods. They purposefully didn't sell you the Zetas. And Zetas are something, they still are very, very, Like, they kind of keep those really, really close. One of the things I've learned a lot, when I was talking with Egnards, and Egnards and I were kind of talking, um, and he said, he's like, what's one thing you would do to make the game better that's realistic? And I said I would sell Zetas. I think they could generate a lot of revenue, and I don't think that it would really upset the player base, because it's something that I think needs to be done with just how much catching up there is to do in this game. Zetas is something that they've not really changed the vast majority of that economy, even though the requirements for characters are continuing to change. So, yeah, that's my little soapbox on Zetas. Swiftblade got into a guild doing 25 plus Riva. Nice, man. Just think, in basically 6 months, that's Riva. Because you get to do Rise of the Empire twice a month. Rise of the Empire is a huge game changer for that reason. Getting to do that twice a month, getting those rewards twice a month is huge. Right? I don't think players realize that. Yeah, Havoc, and like, just to give, like, yeah, like, ignoring, so if you're ignoring Kylo Ren on Mass Lead, the one thing to think about for the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren event is that you're gonna need to have a bit more speed on your characters, because his leadership, I believe his Zeta does add some speed. Let me make sure. Yeah. So it adds a little bit of speed. You're still gonna have some good speed there, but the Zeta does add some speed. But it's the survivability. Yeah, man. I trust me. Even like my Phoenix, I only equipped a Zeta on Kanan. I'd love to be able to equip one on Sabine's ability, but I just have not had the spare Zetas to do it. Which sucks, but it's the truth. Like, I just haven't had spare Zetas. Yeah, it does improve his ship. It will 100% make his ship better. It's definitely, I'd say his leadership now is much more luxury, because you're oftentimes not using him as the lead, because you're going to use him with SLKR as a tank, or you're going to use him with Seer or something. So he's kind of one of those characters where I'd say that him and Padme both, their leadership kind of drops off a bit, right? Like, I definitely think their leadership sort of becomes a little bit less important, especially as time goes on. Now, Padme's I still find very useful in 3s, but Kylo Ren Unmasked I don't really get to use in 3 as a leadership. But yeah, so channel members, guys, what other questions do we have? You guys have asked some good questions so far. Ooh, I need to see if I have any, excuse me. Gosh, they need to come up with a way to make these accessible. I do not have enough of them. Yeah, Swift, drop your ally code, man. Drop your ally code. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, if you're struggling to make a set for KRU, here's what I would do. So if you're struggling with that, So just kind of, so I went with a defense, two defense sets and a health set. I don't know. You could go all out health if you want. But he's not overly difficult to mod. He doesn't need a lot of speeds. But you don't need, he doesn't need great secondaries. He really doesn't need a lot of, like, with him, you want health, a little bit of speed, and then defense if you can find it. I find that, like, the defense is something I've really been trying to find on secondary stats lately because it's been really good. Alright, so I see Swift's code here, and then Timus is asking, what are my thoughts on Trench now that Bane is out there? So, honestly, I think Trench kind of gets a bad rap. I feel like everybody calls Trench trash because Arnold does, but Arnold's competing at, like, the highest level of Grand Arena, right? Like, Arnold's competing, like, you guys saw it with me and, House tonight. Neither of us had room for, I mean, I don't have Trench anyway, but neither of us even thought to use, like, the Separatist faction. So, unfortunately, I think it's one of those situations where Trench is a much more, I think in the mid game, he will be phenomenal for a lot of players. Like, he's one of those characters where, if you ask me, is Trench better or is Malicos better, I'm going to tell you Malicos. But if you're asking me which one is going to be easier for you to build the team, it's 100% easier to build a Trench team because it's far less resources. Alright, so, Swift, so you have your Ray. So, Swiftblade, I would definitely, if your guild is getting Reva, I would at least start building your Inquisitors, because at the bare minimum, you're going to want to have these guys to take it, to, like, use with Reva. Because, I mean, she is that good, right? Like, she's 100% that good. So I would make these guys a bit more of a priority because I would not say they're a Galactic Legend team. Like, they're not a Galactic Legend. But they're as close to a Galactic Legend as you can get. And with Datacrons, they kind of make their way into that GL status. Okay. Oops. I was trying to click here. Okay, so you're starting in Proving Grounds now, which is good. So, you need to be farming Captain Rex. I would be farming Captain Rex. You have the Phoenix crew. Like, you bought the Lightspeed bundle, you have the Phoenix crew. I would be investing in Captain Rex. I feel like you've got to be investing in Captain Rex. He's, even at Gear 11, throw his Omicron on, that's still going to be a phenomenal team to contend with. A lot of players are going to struggle with that. So I'd 100% do that. I'd probably tell you, can you finish, like, what's your progress on? Do you not, so you don't have Executor. I feel like I should tell you to go Executor because you have, like, you're farming C-3PO. I mean, C-Rex is only Captain Rex is only a 60 energy node, though. He's not too bad. Hold on, give me one sec. Yeah. I'm struggling. I'll tell you where I'm struggling, Swiftblade. I'm struggling with these lightspeed bundles. It's kind of like thrown a wrench into everything. But I feel like you need to be getting Captain Rex. So Captain Rex and Ewoks is fine. But then, like, here's the thing. If you're farming C-3PO, then, like, we need to be farming 3PO and Chewie. Like, you've got to get your CLS team up and running soon if you're farming C-3PO. And if you're farming C-3PO, are you heading down that Jedi Knight Luke, Jedi Master Luke kind of track? Is that the direction you're heading? Cause yeah, I mean, I definitely think we could have saved some Zetas on somebody like Zalbar there. Oof. Yeah, so I think you need to get Captain Rex, finish getting your Ewoks, build your Commander Luke Skywalker team, and then figure out, once you have Commander Luke Skywalker, are you going for Leia? Are you going for Jabba? Are you going for Jedi Master Luke? I think at that point, that's when you make that decision. Once you have both Captain Rex team kind of ready to go and the CLS team themselves. That would be my advice. Oh, I 100% think people don't know how to play against that Old Republic team. But if they know that OG Kylo Ren and Zeta destroys it, kind of SOL. But, I'll tell you, man, I would really think about trying to get a, S tier fleet. Whether it's Executor, because it's just, oh, excuse me. I mean, like, I want to tell you to get Executor, but I feel like you're so far from it, like you'd be starting from scratch, where if I could get you placing a little bit better in GAC, we could move towards it. But yeah, you could definitely follow a bit of the farming guide. Kind of going down that path of CLS, C-Rex. But I'm really struggling without the Executor here. Because placing really, really well in Fleet Arena is going to be the difference between you getting good crystals for a long time and not. But yeah, Swift. So any other questions you have? I think that's a pretty good kind of where you're at. It's a very, again, guys, these Lightspeed Bundle accounts are very challenging to kind of pick apart because, you know, you kind of were in the middle of something else and then boom, now you've got all these relics that you've got to go get the Galactic Legends for, got to get the gear and the Zetas. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do. So anybody else have anything? It is, Jesus, 105. Yikes. Oh. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, does anybody else have anything? Otherwise, I might just call it in here. Joe, are you in chat? Joe Correa, come on, man, where you at? Are you chatting, buddy? I wanted to thank you very much for that. Yeah, Swift, I think especially in a new guild, you'll be surprised. Like, hopefully your speeder bike raid score increases, which means that you're going to get better rewards there, be able to progress faster. So the Phoenix team with Captain Rex is, you'll use Hera, Captain Rex, Kanan, Chopper, and Sabine. So you use these 5 right here. That's kind of the team you want to use. Oh, excuse me. Tainted, I would do. So yeah, I don't want to sound like. It's basically I'm open to reviews for like channel members right now. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty. It's just it's at that time of night. Why Sabine? So Sabine deals far more damage than Zeb does. She also has armor shred on a cooldown of 2. So her cooldowns are really, really good. And the other thing here is with this Zeta, um, if it scores a critical hit, you can reduce her cooldowns by 2. So you can basically spam all of these things, right? So like you can open up with this ability, then you can use this ability, then you're back to here, and then hopefully by the time you're ready to take her next turn, this is ready to go again because Chopper's given her buffs from his basic. Yeah, I mean, Zeb for stuns is nice, but Sabine is just, I think, a far better fit for that Phoenix team. So you guys got anything else for me? Otherwise, we're going to be calling it a night here. Of course, man. Happy to help. We started the channel to help you guys out. If I'm not helping you guys out, I'm not doing my job. I mean, job in like quotation marks there. Yeah, you can really keep the enemy from taking a lot of turns with that Phoenix team. It's the Sabine Zeta, all of these guys' relic levels is something I've wanted to do for a little bit now. I just haven't got around to doing it. Thing is, Beaver, there wasn't a lot to roast for you, man. The thing is, like, I can't roast an account where, like, I can't roast. What's hard with Lightspeed bundle accounts, you can't roast a Lightspeed bundle account for not having Zetas. Like, I can roast Dank for having this stupid Bodhi Rook. But there wasn't, like, I called out a couple of things, but there wasn't anything in your account that was like a blatant bad decision. What are you thinking? You know, I felt like most of your stuff was under wraps, or it's like, okay, I can understand why you did this. Roasting is hard because you've really got to have, I mean, I've either got to be really messed up or like you've got to have an account that's worth roasting. Like, yeah, I'd rather do reviews than roast because roasts are hard because you've really got to pick apart someone's account. You got to make sure you don't cross a line. But all that said, you guys got anything else for me? I try to make sure I give you guys some time. I know it's been a while since I've been streaming. I'm going to get back into it here. Ooh, Gear Riva or Gear Rex for Jedinet Cal Kestis? Rex for Jedinet Cal. Dude, House, this was so much fun, man. I hope to see you around. Swift, everyone in your top fleet ranks has Leviathan. What do you do against that? So there's a really... So that's where I was kind of saying you should maybe... you know, invest in an S-tier fleet. So there's a counter with Leviathan, or with Profundity. And then there's actually one, where's he at? This guy's climbing with, where's it? Come on. I know he's around here somewhere. Come on. There he is. This guy, Mara Jade, is climbing with this fleet right here, and this is beating Leviathan. So any of your S tier fleets will beat Leviathan. Otherwise, you have to switch over to the Empire fleet or Galactic Republic with a really good Marauder. Yeah, Chimera is definitely a counter as well. So yeah, you've got Negotiator, Chimera, or one of the S tier fleets. There's not a lot to beat that thing. Tier 2, who's a target priority? Oh man, Havoc, check my guide. I've got a guide where I go through every single tier of the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren account. Or like that journey. So like you'll know exactly where. I think I started with one of the Resistance. I think I started with Resistance Hero Finn. But yeah, you'd have to watch that. It's been a while since I've done that. Mr. Button, how are you? Yes, you guys have anything else? I know I keep asking it, and it seems like you guys do, which is good. That's the whole point of me asking. There we go. Swiftblade's got you with the answers. Come on, man. You should have told him that the answers in the Fat Phil video and to give it a lot of views and like it and subscribe. Yeah, I think I did Finn, Poe, JTR, BB-8, ignore C-3PO. But excuse me, guys. So all right, well, if you guys don't have anything else for me, I think I'm going to hop off here. Again, House, thank you so much for being a great sport, my friend. This was a lot of fun. Really wish I could have gave you a better showing in Grand Arena. You know, I very much appreciate you reaching out, buddy. It's a lot of fun to get to do that. That's one of the best parts of being a creator is getting to interact with your community. So anytime I get to do that, hats off. Guys, if you got channel memberships, make sure you join the Discord. And if you link your YouTube account to your Discord account, you'll gain immediate access to the members only section. If you're not sure how to do that, tag a mod or Wombat in the tag one of them in the like Discord, and they will help get you set up. So, yeah, without those guys, I don't exist. Just kind of one of them things where without them, I can't get anything. But, yeah. They proceed to point out all your misplays. Dude, guildmates are the worst. Guildmates are the worst. They will get on you. Yeah, you know, again, man, I want to give you a lot of credit. I know I keep harping on it, but I really think I very much respect the Jabba on especially since I don't have Afra. It worked out well. Because if you didn't have Jabba back here, then like I'm clearing your Inquisitors. And then it's a dogfight for fleets. Which I think you still had a big banner advantage at that point. But yeah, man, it was a lot of fun. Seriously, a lot of fun. So, alright guys, I think I'm going to call it a night here. I love you all. You guys are the best subscribers in the world. Appreciate you all hanging around with me. Later this week, look for a couple more live streams. I should have some time later this week to be able to do some, as long as, I gotta say, my wife's going away. So, I'll have the house to myself with the girls. So hopefully while they're asleep, I'll be able to do some live streams for you guys. So I very much appreciate you all. You're the best subscribers in the world. If you're not subscribed, hit that button. What are you doing? Make sure you join the Discord for any of your other questions. I love you all. May the force be with you. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers, guys.